Non-duality is not everything is one. It is not cosmic oneness. It is not unity consciousness. It is not a spiritual feeling. Non-duality is what exists before the idea of one ever appears. And if you miss that distinction, you will keep chasing experiences instead of seeing what is already true. Today, we're going to clear something up. Most people misunderstand non-duality because they interpret it through the mind. They hear non-dual and assume it means unity. Everything connected, everything harmonized, everything blended into one cosmic whole. That is still dualistic thinking, because one only has meaning in contrast to many. Non-duality is not unity. It is prior to the two. And once you see this clearly, your entire understanding of reality shifts. Let's begin. When someone says, all is one, it sounds profound. But think carefully. The statement, all is one, still implies there was a possibility of separation. There are many things being unified. There is a conceptual totality called all. That is mental activity. Unity is a conclusion the mind reaches. Non-duality is not a conclusion. It is what remains before the mind divides reality into categories. Before self and other, subject and object, observer and observed. There is simply this, not one, not many, just this. And the mind cannot grasp that because the mind functions by distinction. Many spiritual seekers chase oneness experiences, moments of bliss, moments of boundary dissolution, moments of feeling merged with everything. Those experiences can be beautiful, but they are still experiences, and every experience requires a perceiver, something to be perceived, and the relationship between the both. That structure is duality. Even a mystical unity experience still contains subtle division. Non-duality is not an altered state. It is the recognition that the perceiver and the perceived were never separate to begin with. Not because they merged, but because they were never two. This is not unity. It is prior to division. Let's simplify this radically. Two means distinction. Before any distinction appears, before labeling, before interpretation, before identity, what is here? Right now. Before you call this me, before you call that world, before you interpret anything, there is awareness. Not your awareness, not my awareness, just awareness. And that awareness does not experience itself as one. It simply is. The idea of one arises only when the idea of two has already been imagined. Non-duality is not numerical. It is foundational. It is what allows numbers to appear. The mind wants something to hold on to. A concept, a belief, a framework. But non-duality cannot be turned into an object of understanding, because the moment you understand it as something, you have made it two. The knower and the known. Non-duality is not known like an object. It is what knowing appears within. This is why people get frustrated. They try to get it. They try to achieve it. They try to stabilize it. But you cannot achieve what is already prior to you. The recognition is simple, almost disappointingly simple. It is not dramatic. It is not explosive. It is not cosmic fireworks. It is the collapse of unnecessary division. So what changes? Functionally, life continues. There are still conversations, still decisions, still emotions, and still preferences. But the sense of separation softens. You don't need to force unity. You don't need to pretend everything is love and light. You don't need to dissolve into some cosmic abstraction. You simply stop adding the imaginary line between self and world. Compassion becomes natural, not because we are one, but because there was never two to begin with. Responsibility deepens, reactivity decreases, and clinging weakens as well. Not because you adopted a philosophy, but because the illusion of division loses its grip. Non-duality is not unity. Unity still implies parts, still implies totality, still implies contrast. Non-duality is prior to two. It is what is here before the mind divides reality into subject and object. It is not something you attain. It is what remains when division is no longer believed. And that recognition is quieter than you expect, but more transformative than any spiritual experience you could chase. If this journey spoke to you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone ready to experience life beyond thought. Comment below. What changes when you stop trying to unify what was never divided? I read every comment. If you would like to support my work directly, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/magnumopus333. Or you can explore some original merchandise at my Teespring store online. The link is in the description below. Remember, your consciousness is the key that unlocks reality. Let's keep unlocking it together. Thank you for watching. Until next time.